has gone before. My legendary history of the first man to live in a water tank, although they've copied me, I'm the original.
My name is Hal Samples. For the past 15 years, I've collected stories from the streets. This is an attempt to honor those who I've met along the way. I guess while I was trying to help them whose stories changed the way I look at life.
One day, I see this tank. You know, it's like, God told me, I need you.
Sad, you know. Nothing's forever.
I'm more into what God wants things to be. Better, not worse. Happy, not sad. Strong, not weak.
I am a huge fan and I love Banksy's artwork.
Well, that was scary. It was unbelievable.
Then the whole thing kind of just got totally turned on its head one day.
The city of Los Angeles has woken up to a new piece of street art by famed London artist Banksy. From parking lots in Beverly Hills to water tanks in Malibu.
By myself, I only know a little. By myself, I might learn a little bit, but when I'm a part of something, when I'm accountable to people, when I'm a part of a community, those people are going to demand that I grow and change and that I see life through their eyes. I'd say it's this amalgamation of human experiences that all weave together to tell one story.
When you're looking for evidence of something to be fate, the universe will conspire to help see it come true. What you believe, you think you want.
And if we're having fun, that's the movie. Have fun and cry.
Welcome to my world.
Before you listen to this story, 10% of it is going to be bullshit.
The truth is going to come from anyone at any time, and I think that's what a lot of these stories are about.
Hello, America. Hello, world.
What do you think happens whenever you die? Like after death,
Are you really asking me that? Is that all that people can think about when they're on drugs?
Oh my goodness.
God, are these people homeless?
What is this thing?
It's better that you don't know.
You hear about the job?
Yes, I'm here for the job, yes.
This Christmas night, you must deliver this package to a person named Sir.
Are you Sir?
In the city of Chicago, Illinois, at 11:11 p.m. at the corner of Van Buren and LaSalle. Do not be late. Of course, if you are late or fail to deliver, you get nothing.
It says so too. It says Satoshi.
Happy holidays.
A wildebeest will give birth to a baby wildebeest.
I had to get my bearings straight. Am I going crazy? So, the strings, they're gonna be falling.
All lurking behind door number 33. It's a delivery job. This is all the information I can give you until you sign the contract.
Delivery job. It's legal though, right?
Now let's go down the hole.
The world's most brilliant minds boarded a ship bound for open sea. But on the calm Mediterranean, one night turned deadly. A murder at sea. Every passenger a suspect. But this mystery has one complication. Dr. Teed doesn't just follow clues. He follows time itself. Revealing secrets. A new suspect on each timeline, until the truth is forced into the light. Murder on MS Marseille Dream, when time is the only witness.
The future of film is INDIKIN.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the INDIKIN Hour. It's your boy and your host for the day, DJMrLEFTY, filmmaker extraordinaire, creative genius idiot, whip. I don't know. I can't give my own introductions. But I want to thank all you guys who've tuned in so far. It's really lovely to have you guys here. We were watching some of the trailers from the INDIKIN films that you can stream right now on INDIKIN.ONLINE, the home to the INDIKIN filmmakers, where all of their films and series and projects stream from. And you, the film lover, the crypto lover, you guys can join us right now by getting yourselves in on this deal and getting yourself a pass. Get a pass. See right here, it says get a pass up in the corner. You missed stage 1. Sold out. Stage 1 sold out. We're up to stage 2 now. And as we add more to the site, as the bells and whistles grow out, as we add new filmmakers, as we add more community members, the price is going to go up. This is our funding round, so this is the time to jump in and support and help us build this thing out the way that we want it. Ultimately, I turned off the music. I'm going to turn it back on. I'm going to turn it back on. I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. All right, cool. So now this is the music from my film Rabbit Hole, which we did a little feature on a couple weeks ago. Or was that last week? I'm confused. It's been a tilty worldly win. We're in the holiday seasons here all over the world. So happy holidays to all you guys. Gearing up towards the end. We had a message from the Pulse Chain boss, Richard Hart. Was that yesterday? See, I'm a mess. I don't know. Feels like it could have been 3 days ago. Could have been it was yesterday. It's nice to hear from the Pulse Chain boss. It's been a minute. Been a minute since that has happened. So if anybody has any thoughts on that, I would love to hear them. Shout them out in the old comments. It looks like I got my boy Hal Samples in the background. Let's bring him up here for a fucking chat. Let's go. Hal Samples in the building. What's up, pal?
Hey, good morning, superstar.
How you doing?
It's a beautiful day here in the palace.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm excited about another release for IndieFlix to be able to do a show. And that's just what I look forward to every week, especially when I know that you're going to be DJing and being able, not just the ducks from last week, but bro, that was fun. talking about the way that you put the time into doing the different spots reminds me so much of the familiarity I have from like the Johnny Carson or the other days where you get to see some of the stuff, but it makes you want to know more. I leave with having more questions each time, and I think I know you.
Yeah, well, I'm not prepared this time like I was last time. This is all last minute sort of. I'm just jumping on. I don't, I mean, I could whip some visuals together for sure, but I don't really have anything particularly planned. I wasn't, we were like scrambling last minute. I wasn't sure if Igloo Bamboo was going to be our feature filmmaker of the day, but he had some scheduling issues last minute, or he always has scheduling issues due to family stuff or whatever at this time, so he needs to go a little later. I know we're going to do the spaces later. Mr. Tom Peter Gillespie couldn't make the stream as well, but so he's going to be hosting the space, which I won't be able to make the space. So it's like, it's a round robin around here.
Yeah.
That's why it's good to have multiple partners and not just be a one-man show, because, you can be in 5 places at once then.
So what are we watching today?
I don't know. What do you want to watch?
Really?
I could sure, yeah. I mean, I have stuff always. I've got multiple, but I didn't do a lesson plan for one of my films like I did last week, is what I'm saying. But I could, we could whip some things around. There's a lot of things to talk about, in the sense of. We just had a couple of things happen to us. Let me pull it up. Let me get us onto the screen here. Where'd it go? All right, so I was just talking about the funding round there, but there's a couple other things that are cool that's going on. The Internet Money wallet is recognizing INDIKIN now, so like our token shows up in their wallet system or whatever, so that's cool to be recognized by a native pulse chain wallet here. Yeah, I don't know if you know much about it, but their whole system, the way their wallet works, is pretty cool. They have their own token called Time, which if you like hold onto it in your wallet, you're earning tokens, kind of thing. Whoa, Future Time. I don't know about this one. This looks new. So very, very, very cool to be integrated. It's like we're on this chain, and there's some good projects and some people doing some good stuff. So it's nice when game recognizes game, as they say in the streets.
It's like being verified or something.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like you go to high school, right? And then, you don't know anybody there. And then, like, some girl, like, is really, like, cute or something like that. But she's kind of out of your league, but you kind of still go for it anyway. And she kind of picks up on your game. And then at the end, she's kind of like, well, we can just be friends. And you're like, yeah. Friends, sure. But then she shows up Monday with like a group of people who end up becoming like your best friend, something like that. It's like you're included in the club at that point, right?
Sounds like Heather's.
I was kind of stealing a page from my high school days, but not Heather's ish at all. Very chill, very, very chill way to do it. The couple other things I'm just trying to make sure I got a list here of things we need to talk about, shout outs and stuff, and then I'll pull some we'll watch a little something. Well, I don't want to let you down, Hal. I want to make sure I play you something. Look at that.
You inspired me.
George
I've been making
out
some music.
INDIKIN. What's that?
I've been making some music lately. You inspired me.
That's awesome.
But using words from film.
Okay.
So like a couple of my favorite films are, of course, Forrest Gump and Into the Wild.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. I saw one of your songs, or heard one of them. Saw and heard. We got another one of the INDIKIN brethrens in the house. Dr. T, let me bring him to the screen. Dr. T, how the hell are ya?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us here.
Good to see you.
Hal, do you want to play one of these musical film numbers that you've made? We could pop that up on the screen. That would be kind of fun too. The Forrest
Yeah,
Gump one's good.
Go for it.
Well, shit, I'm not prepared. Do you have a link for me that you can drop in the private chat, or even we can bring your things to the screen from your side of the world.
I'll drop you a link.
You guys don't do Thanksgiving, do you?
Henry the Archer. What is that?
What was that?
Oh, this right here?
Yeah.
Oh, this is it's a local badass band here in Fort Worth.
Nice.
They opened up for the Black Angels a couple weeks ago, and I fell in love instantly. And so, I'm
Beautiful illustration.
I like their stuff. I like their art. Their videos are fun. And so it looks like I got more of a soul tribe here that's making some music and being able to mesh.
I'm so happy for you.
Nice one. I like your Mork and Mindy suspenders too, Hal.
Oh, thank you. I'm sleeping in them now.
Oh, that's fireman style. You got to be ready. You got to be ready. So, all right, yeah. Let me pull back up to the old Indie Consent. Oh, yeah, a couple more shout-outs here. We shout out to MVS for putting us on the long list. The thread he does every week, the Pulse Chain thread. Let me see if I can pull that up. But he did a little shout out for Indikin in this past week. So it's always nice to be recognized by the community and get a little bit of love that way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it means the world to us. Let's see, where is that? I went ham sharing and retweeting all this Indikin stuff. It's probably way down the list at this point. Oh, there it is. There it is. Here we are. Somewhere in this list where we get a little love. Unless this is a different one. Wait a minute, where'd it go? I know we're in here somewhere. Or is this a new one? See, the Thanksgiving turkey still got me drunk. I'm drunk off turkey. But anyway, this is this week's, this most recently. I'm confused. I can't read very well. And I get nervous when everybody's looking at me trying to read. Yeah, but anyway, shout out to you. There's SJ walking her little cat on a leash. That's rare. You don't see people with animals on cats on leashes very often, or at least I don't. But I like it.
Yeah, that's an intimate relationship right there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like treating a cat like a dog, It's pretty good.
I have a friend of mine, and their family have goats, and they go out for a walk with our goats in a leash.
That's kind of cool. I'd like that. I'd like a goat in my life. All right. So what? The other thing too. There's bugs. Is there a bug? What is this? Payment Indikin Eco Token payments being bug tested. Come test it with us on INDIKIN.ONLINE. So I guess the Eco Token payments is being sorted out right now. That's exciting. Very exciting. Hal, you got something for us there?
I sent it, put it there inside of the...
Oh, I see, in the private chat. Okay.
Yeah, it's just coming from the band page, Sugarproof.
Beautiful.
But it's the video.
Yeah, I got it. All right.
We have an EP now. We have Into the Life, Clockwork Orange, Train Spotting, Fandango. I wanted you to hear the Fandango one so bad, but we're still working on it.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
That here's to us, by God. When they're toasted on to us, to them, the privilege of youth, what we were, and what will be. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're messing with that right now. But this is the first one we did. You know, sometimes you. Yeah, I'll just let you play it.
All right, cool. Here we go. Uh-oh.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays.
You done watching it?
Will you marry me? I'd make a good husband, Jenny.
You would, Forrest.
But you won't marry me.
You don't want to marry me.
Why don't you love me, Jenny? I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
I got you running.
I ran a long way for a long time.
Sometimes it works out like that. You run faster when you get new shoes. Sometimes it works out like that. People don't know how to sing the blues. Sometimes you run slow like that. Can you feel the mind bullets coming from the mind fi? The mind fi. The mind fi. See, Jenny's got 5G. Yeah. And it spreads all over this place. But he's got that shrimp boat. Lieutenant Dan laughing in his face. What kind of shrimp you like? You been shot in the ass before? Don't dare play me in ping pong. You sleep, 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 sleep. Sleep with my t-shirt on. Yeah, it's a new app you can download. It's kind of like Uber. If it's 30 minutes or less, you're paying. Yeah, you're paying. Look, Mommy, there's an airplane up in the sky. Jenny, I know what love is. I know what love is. Forrest Gump. He looks just like me. Jenny.
Why don't you love me, Jenny?
You don't say much, do you?
I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
Everyone's gearing up for
Right on. That was cool.
Thanks, man.
That's some wild stuff.
I love it.
That guy with the stick, though, is intimidating. I feel like he's going to start smashing the windows all of a sudden. I'm glad he didn't.
Especially the chandeliers there. There was a, whoa, be careful, mate.
Yeah. It's supposed to have metaphors for a few things. We started him out. He's kind of like the character you would find in a D-Ant or a Die-Antwoord video or something. But he's the common denominator in our videos. And I've been
right on.
knowing him for about 20, it'll be 24 years tomorrow.
Well, we have a guest who's joining us here. His name is Filthy Rich. I'm going to bring him to the screen here.
Happy to see you guys. What's
Hey,
going
Rich.
on?
Welcome, welcome.
I got Bob Dylan behind me playing bass guitar.
Nice.
That's cool. Welcome, Bob. Welcome, Rich.
You always need a good base to support whatever you do.
Much agreed. I'm primarily a bass player, so
yeah.
So you're a producer then, yeah?
Yeah, I work with Hal. We have a lot of fun.
Beautiful. Yeah, do you produce that song?
Yes, and we created it using loops and live guitar together in the same room, acoustic music primarily, and then worked our magic on it, turned it into a pretty sweet video.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Thank you.
It warms the soul.
Yeah, it captured a mode.
I like that. I think of the Christopher Walken Praise You video that I really dug that. Probably 20 years ago. But
is that the one where he's dancing all over the place?
He's going a little nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's awesome. I love that one. It's a great video. So how long have you guys been working together for? How long have you guys known each other?
Hal, you got it?
Yeah. Oh, shoot. I've been knowing Rich since he's a member of this band called Gallery Cat. And it was like a big band that played here in town. I got to do a photo shoot with him. Fell in love with him instantly. Everybody in the band was out of sight. And I think that was maybe 15 years ago at least. And then our paths across a couple of times. I was filming the Devil's Ball. It's 50th year. It's a dirt track here in Dallas, Texas. And Rich came out there, filmed some of these guys. And then he knew I was coming to Fort Worth. And I said, bring your stuff. And so he showed up with 4 microphones, a few instruments, and laced the whole room out here behind me to be able to capture stuff from the laptop to voice to analog instruments. And then came back with our tour sheet, our tour T-shirts, and said, this is what's happening. We're making the record. And since then, he's sent over, with the help of a couple other people, Big Bud, put the run, and some other stuff. But I'll let Rich tell you the rest.
Yeah, that was great working with. So Big Bud came in with some excellent additions to the tracks, and we were able to just lay them out perfectly with what we'd already worked on. So what a pleasure to work with him, and I was pretty fascinated with his take on things. Adding audio from film is somewhat new to me as far as having having unusual sources for audio. So taking the unusual sources for audio and mixing it, and then one happy accident on the Jenny project was that we had there's this car ad that was playing on our on the phone that we were using to play the audio so we could sync up, and we ended up keeping it at the beginning. And what's hilarious is I keep hearing that ad, throughout the holidays here in Texas, and thinking I need to buy a new Chevrolet.
I get it. I get it. I feel it. And, I think you should get a Chevrolet. I mean, why not?
It's a good thought. And I pulled the Chevy commercial off of one of the edits that I sent Hal. He said, no, you got to get it back on there. It's not the same without it. And I felt like he might be right.
Oh yeah, no. Once you have it, like I don't know. I'm the guy that like never wants to go and like finish a song. To me, the demo is usually the finished version of the song.
Total.
Like the next version is something else. It's never as good as the demo usually. So it's kind of like once you put something in, sometimes it's hard to take it out.
Yeah,
Even if it is a Chevrolet commercial, like.
My favorite version is the quiet acoustic versions of the song with just the original tracks, with just the like a metronome, an acoustic guitar, Hal's voice, and the samples. And we determined that was more kind of for us. That was an us thing to enjoy, and we wanted to put something out that was a little more digestible. So I feel like what we came up with was a good happy medium that showed off Hal's amazing voice and kind of took a concept, like I said, that was new to me, of this film audio, and then took it and personalized it into poetry that I thought was unique, and it makes our band a voice that I think is relevant, in spite of the fact that we've been doing this on this particular stage for several years now, but we're still bringing something fresh to the game.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you.
That feels right. So
yeah, I want to add some guitar to that whenever I can, if I may.
Oh, I would love that. Oh, and if I can drop it in as easy as the record scratches, that sounds phenomenal.
Yeah, music is
cool because these are some of the films we all grew up with, and it kind of hits these notes, some of these scenes, and then you find these, I don't know, binary beats and mesh of, oh man, somebody who's a fan of this already left a message for Rich and I and said, hey, I have a personal recording. I may find it and give it to you. It's just me talking late at night by myself into my recorder. I want to go back over it to make sure that there's nothing iffy in there or anything, but it just made me think of this recording I have. And so Rich goes, give me that.
I took the voicemail. I just remixed the voicemail. I don't need the crazy trip dream.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's funny. I mean, this past week I've been shooting a movie for basically like the last 6-7 days in a row. And I thought I was done. I thought I was like, got all my shots and everything like that. And then I just went ahead and erased like half a day's worth of shots. Just like erased them, like literally erased them. And because I thought I had them, and then I erased even like they're gone. They went away. So magically, I didn't stress. I didn't get mad. Nothing happened. I just was like, all right, well, I got to do them again. Like there was a couple shots in there where I was like, oh, I'm not getting those back. Like, I know I'm just not getting, it's like there was magic that happened that's lost now. But, I set up yesterday, and most of them were in the one room in the kitchen. And it was like four different scenes that all happened in the kitchen. So there's like, I'm shooting with multiple cameras, but in the story, in the house that I'm in, I'm surrounded by security cameras that are watching me at all time, and I'm unaware of this. So that's kind of what I lost, was most of these security from the kitchen, these security cams. So what I did is I set up the camera and sort of organized all the scenes or whatever that I had to do, and I did an 1 hour and 18-minute take. One take that is 1 hour and 18 minutes. So that's essentially like a movie. And I don't break character. I stay in character for the whole 1 hour and 18, because I know that I'm aware that the camera's on, So there was like this crazy sort of like, whoa, realization when I hit stop on the recording, where it was like, that felt like a fucking play. Like I just did this weird psychotic one-man play, you know, like in a weird, strange way. So you know, I need to go back and watch the whole thing and see if it actually works as the way that it does in my mind right now. But I might just release that as after I finish the movie at some point as like behind the scenes sort of like.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So that character, when you moved about in different rooms, did you feel that the essence of that character changed when you moved into these different rooms?
Well, I mean, this is a psychedelic one in a strange way. It's really funny. I'll tell like, all right, this is a sequel to a movie that I made called Window Licker. And the main character in Window Licker, his name's Ben Wild, and he's in the first one he goes mental with a new form of insanity that no other human being has ever had to deal with. And in the movie, in the story, he's addicted to video games, reality television, and cam girl jerk-off sites. So in the sequel, it's 10 years, 11 years later. My character has been in the insane asylum since 2012. Window Licker 1 was made in 2014. I've been out for 3 years. Or Ben has been out for 3 years and, you know, clean and sober, hasn't been online, no reality TV, no video games, he's actually in a men's masturbation group, like Masturbation Anonymous, to keep him from masturbating, you know, certain narrow type thing. And at the beginning of the movie, you kind of get refreshed with who and where Ben is and stuff. And then he wakes up one morning after he decides to go back online, and as soon as he goes back online, instantly crazy again. But like in the chaotic montage of him like ingesting the internet, he falls off his chair, hits his head, and wakes up in the morning, and Window Licker 1 is playing on his computer when he wakes up. So he's like looking at it and he's watching it, and he's like, wait, what the hell is this? So he starts to do some research, and he's like, this movie was made in 2014. That's impossible. I don't even know how I'm in this movie. I was in the insane asylum in 2014. How the fuck am I in this movie? And who the fuck is this director, Brian McGuire, who's made this movie? And so I've created like Notebook LM, you know, like podcasts and stuff, which I can interact with, where I'm like having arguments with them going, motherfucker, I'm Ben Wild. You keep calling me a character. I'm a real person. And then they'll respond with like, oh, wow, Ben, this is really amazing. Let's unpack this, you know, like as they speak in their AI speak. And I'm like, no, motherfucker, let's not unpack this. This is my life. You know, this is embarrassing that people know about it. Like screaming at the shit or whatever, you know, like going back and forth. So it's like this really, I'm having arguments with like Grok, like trying to figure out who Brian McGuire is and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And like we're going back and forth and stuff. So, and the way the robots talk is so crazy and like psychotic. 1 second.
Yeah, psychotic in a weird way, like a loop, constant loop thing. It's easy to feel like that sometimes in real life as well. That deja vu thing, it's a word for it, but it's hard to pinpoint what it actually means. Sort of, it's more like a, you know, frozen frame in time or whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of like Fight Club. It's kind of like, you know, I mean, it's like mental. I'm as I'm, you know, shooting these scenes, especially the 1:18 long take, you know, in the middle of like the turning, going back into crazy land. I'm staying in character that whole time, you know, as I'm going from scene to scene. Even if I'm like making a coffee, I might be spouting off like ridiculousness, like in character, you know. So it'll be interesting to go back and watch the whole thing and see how it feels as a one piece for 1:18. I hope it works. Hope it works the way it works in my mind.
Usually does, doesn't it?
No. not like this. No, it's not going to work. I'm going to have to edit it, I'm sure, or something, you know, like it's boring for like most of the time.
After hearing you talk about this, is there a part of Teed's film or Rabbit Hole that Filthy Rich and I could focus on for a new track?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a fun idea. I mean, you're more than welcome to go after any of my films or whatever, any of the things that I've made. You guys can make a song out of. I give you full carte blanche.
I like that scene in the Rabbit Hole when you're in the bathroom and you're talking to the guy from Donnie Darko.
Oh yeah, James Duvall.
Yeah, and he's like, give me the...
Here, I'll play that scene real quick if you want.
Yeah, this would be fun.
Hi. I'm Poppy Jr., son of Poppy Sr. Proud heir enthroned to the Ortega cartel. And you have something which belongs to my father, Poppy Sr., Bill Williams. Which means you have something which belongs to me. Give me the hard drive, and I will not cut off your head. And I will spare your family. I know that. Shh. Now, give me the hard drive, Bill Williams. Okay, you want the hard drive. See. Yeah, okay. It's in my car. Let me go. This isn't over, Bill Williams!
There we have it. Yeah, you guys can do anything you want with any of my films at all. That's what they're there for.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
I've had similar things happen in Texas rest stops.
Tell me more.
They've gotten really nice. They have tornado shelters now, which is fit for our proud state. So I appreciate it. With complete with replica old flags of Texas, and they just don't have blankets or soda, which were the two things that my kid requested last time we stopped at one. They have hard drives. Don't get me wrong.
Hard drive-throughs.
Very, very good. Very good. I was thinking we should maybe play our Indikin little video message thing about what the whole thing is about. If you guys are down with that for a second.
Good idea.
Let's bring it to the screen here.
For decades, Hollywood's been the undisputed king of storytelling. But what if that whole kingdom is, well, broken? Today, we're going to dig into a pretty radical new idea called Indikin that asks one massive question. Can crypto actually fix Hollywood?
Okay, so this quote, it really gets to the heart of a broken system. In the world of movies and art, you're either making the stuff or you're consuming it. The thing is, for way too long, that relationship has been a completely one-way street, leaving the actual creators with very little power and, frankly, even less pay.
All right, here's the game plan for this explainer. First up, we're going to look at what's called the creator's dilemma. Then, we'll dive into the two broken systems that are failing them. After that, we'll see how Indikin offers a third way, get into how it works, and even touch on how you can get involved. And finally, we'll tackle the big one. Is this the future of film?
So let's talk about the creator's dilemma. It has literally never been easier to make something and share it with the entire world. But for so many talented people, that's exactly where the dream grinds to a halt. The paradox is that even though the tools are in everyone's hands, actually making a living from your creativity has become almost impossible. Okay, get ready for this number, because it says it all. A whopping 90%. That is the percentage of creators on a major platform, a platform designed to support them, who are earning less than minimum wage. The whole creator economy was supposed to be this huge revolution, but for most people, it's just another dead end. And if you thought that was bad, it gets worse. Only 12%, just 12% of full-time creators make more than 50 grand a year. The system is basically a giant pyramid, right? The top 1% are raking it in, and everyone else is just left fighting for the scraps. So what does this all mean? Well, it basically leaves filmmakers with two terrible choices. A dead end that's guarded by these giant gatekeepers, or a hamster wheel that just never, ever stops spinning. So you've got two paths, right? On one side, there's the old-school studio system. Sure, they've got the money and the distribution, but it is all about gatekeepers. To get your foot in the door, you often have to sign away your intellectual property, your great idea, and take some really unfair deals. On the other side, you've got the creator economy. Access is open, but you're at the complete mercy of algorithms that can change on a whim and destroy your income overnight. It just leads to total burnout and a super unstable life. Neither system is working for most creators. Okay, so if both systems are broken, what if there's a third way? This is where Indikin comes in. It's a decentralized filmmaking ecosystem that's trying to completely rewrite the rulebook. It's built on the Pulse Chain blockchain, and it's creating a new model for making movies, one that's all about community, connection, and what they call kinship. At its heart, Indikin's mission is actually pretty simple. Give the power back to independent filmmakers. It's a system that's designed to help them fund their projects, get their work out there, and connect directly with the people who love what they do. No gatekeepers, no algorithms, and no one to ask for permission. Okay, so that all sounds great in theory, but how does it actually work? Let's pop the hood and take a look at the engine that's powering this new creative economy. And don't worry, we're going to keep it simple. All right, first thing you need to know about are filmmaker tokens. Every single filmmaker in the system gets their own unique token. Now, the easiest way to think about this is like buying special merch from your favorite band. Except, instead of a t-shirt, this merch can unlock special perks and even give you a share of the money their films make. It's a way to directly invest in a creator you really believe in. And then you have the main token for the whole ecosystem, which is called $Indikin. So if those individual tokens are like supporting one artist, holding the $Indikin token is like owning a piece of the entire film festival. It's basically an index of all the filmmakers on the platform. So by holding it, you get exposure to the success of the whole collective. Now, this is where it gets really cool because the beauty of the whole thing is how transparent it is. When a fan pays to stream a film, a smart contract on the blockchain automatically, and I mean automatically, splits the revenue. The filmmaker, their crew, their token holders, they all get paid instantly. And a piece of it goes right back into a community production fund, which creates this self-sustaining cycle to get new movies made. Let's actually look at the numbers. Here's a simulation of how that revenue split works for, say, a $6 film rental. As you can see, the creators and their crew get the biggest slice of the pie. But a huge chunk also goes to the people holding their tokens, the holders of the main ecosystem token, and right back into that production fund. It's all out in the open, no black boxes, no Hollywood accounting. So you might be thinking, this sounds cool, but is it some exclusive club? Nope, not at all. It's designed for pretty much everyone to participate. Let's talk about how you can join the kinship. Especially if you're maybe a little crypto curious but not a total expert, getting started is actually pretty straightforward. Step 1, you'll need a crypto wallet that works with the Pulse Chain network. Then step 2, you'll get some of that network's native token, which is called $PLS. And from there, step 3, you can just use a decentralized exchange to swap for either the main Indikin token or a specific filmmaker's token you want to support. And really, when we say it's for everyone, we mean it. The ecosystem has a spot for independent filmmakers, obviously, but also for DeFi beginners, total crypto natives, accredited investors, and of course, just regular film fans who want to support movies they believe in. Okay, let's zoom out for a second and think about the really big picture here. What does a model like this actually mean for the future of film and for storytelling itself? You see, the ultimate goal here is actually way bigger than just one platform or a few movies. It's about using the power of storytelling to bring Web3 to the masses. It's about bridging that gap between mainstream culture and the blockchain by giving people a real, tangible way to own a piece of the art they love. And all this brings us back to our final, kind of provocative question, a phrase that actually comes from the project's own founders. They've talked about building a filmmaker cult, a passionate, super tight-knit community that's all in on a new way of creating. So could a group like that, armed with these new decentralized tools, really be the ones to build the future of cinema? Well, that's a story that's still being written.
There we have it. That's the nuts and the bolts, if you will, the grease to the ecosystem of Indikin. So like we we're saying in the thing, anybody can participate on many different levels. If you're a creator, you're a filmmaker, you're interested, check it out, hit us up. There's we have INDIKIN.com, which will show you everything you need to know and more, but we're afraid to ask about the Indikin project. It's all here. You can meet all the Indikins. Here we are. Hello. And more of the team members here. And yeah, just walk through down here. Where's the light papers? It's somewhere right here. Wait, you can visit the Indikin online straight from here. I think the light paper's over there now. Maybe it's at the bottom of this too. No, it's changed. It's over here now, isn't it? Somewhere down here. I saw it the other day. Oh yeah, right there. There we go. Yeah, all the information. If you're looking for more of nuts and bolts and grease, look at this light paper here at the bottom on INDIKIN.ONLINE there. You'll find it in the resources area. Isn't that right, guys?
You're absolutely right.
Very cool. We're gonna get Igloo Bamboo up for to show some of his films or his series, but we're probably gonna have to adjust our time because he's always like busy right when we do the live stream. So we might have to go a little earlier or a little later when we figure it out with him. So maybe that'll be next week. But if not, I don't know. I've got plenty of movies to show. I just wasn't prepared. And I like to, you saw how I did the rabbit hole show. I'd want to be prepared and have all the bells and whistles kind of. I'm halfway there for On Holiday. I've almost got, I could have probably pulled it off, but it was a rough morning.
Yeah, that's how it is.
It's so hard to get out of bed when it's cold and the dog is like warm. It's like, oh, the alarm's just going off over and over again, It's maddening. Yeah. I have to set like 20 alarms before I get out of bed. It's that bad.
The darkness is deafening, It's like...
Yeah. You guys have that you're dealing with.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd ever get out of bed if I lived where you guys are. It's
yeah.
Do you have a sun lamp?
What's that?
Do you have a sun lamp?
Like what were those called? I had one when I was a kid. We had something you folded up and was some kind. You shouldn't sit there for too long because it is like a sunbed, but a mini sunbed, but it's super intense.
Yeah, it's like you're in an oven.
Not
just
very
cooking yourself.
For your skin, I'm sure.
They have it for seasonal depression in Scotland. They have sun lamps. If you're up north, I was like, I'm cool. I'm a man.
No, we have light therapy actually.
Okay, yeah, it's real.
Yeah, it's real.
Like if you don't get the sun, you start to tank a little bit,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I've had a tradition for many, many years. I've kind of fallen off of it a little bit. I speak about it in my newest film, Elizabeth the Mexican Boy. But like here in America, we have Thanksgiving, and I've had this tradition of only watching Christmas movies from Thanksgiving until Christmas. And my record was like, I think I watched 45 one year, like 45 Christmas films in a month, so it's like one a day plus a couple more, right? Disgusting, it's maddening. It's and I'm watching them all. Hallmark, the Hallmark ones. You think of the funny thing about Christmas films is it's kind of like movies. The whole of movies could be Christmas films because they have every genre. There's horror Christmas films, comedy, romance, action. There's, and the arguments and the lists that are out there on the internets and stuff is quite fun, and what the rule set is to like what makes it a Christmas movie or not,
Die Hard.
And for me, it's like as long as there's a Christmas tree in the movie, it's a Christmas movie. Like, I'm sorry, like it's at Christmas time. You just show me a Christmas tree. Christmas movie, So
the movie Go.
Yeah, Hal, you got something for me?
No, the movie Go.
It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
I heard
Trading Places. A great Christmas movie, but nobody thinks of it as a Christmas movie, Like it's a Christmas New Year's movie.
I can see.
But there's a lot of them out there that like you're like, oh, there's in the background or whatever. But my question to you guys would be, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
But I heard on the radio the other day, I heard a lady who did her doctorate on Christmas movies.
Amazing.
I mean, you should marry her.
Yeah, I think so. She sounds great.
I'd say Die Hard. It's just sort of
That's your favorite Christmas movie?
Yeah, that's top of my
Yippee-ki-yay. I like Home for the Holidays, Holly Hunter.
Oh, nice.
It's directed by Jodie Foster, and it's got Robert Downey Jr. It's sprinkled with all kinds of cultural stuff that's taboo. And I just watched it again, and I forgot how funny it was.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Rich?
I'm subscribing to Hallmark's Christmas channel. Actually, I signed up last Christmas, and I think I've been paying this entire year a monthly Hallmark subscription fee. And I heard they did a cruise recently that I missed, but I have my favorites, and I have a favorite plot that.
Well, let me ask you real quick before you go. Are you watching the reality show?
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's a reality show where they cast, like, the winner gets to be in one of these Hallmark Christmas movies. It is awful. I love it. It's terrible. It's right up your alley if you're paying for it. Enjoy it.
Yeah, I knew I was in trouble this Thanksgiving when my Uncle Tommy was telling Hallmark movie plot jokes.
Yeah,
all right. So what's go tell me your favorites. This is exciting.
Punishment or a prize, you never know.
Okay, so there's Ashley Williams and Kimberly Williams. Kimberly Williams, you might know from Father of the Bride. Ashley Williams from Good Morning Miami, and they're sisters, and one of them, has the professional job in the city, and the other one lives on the farm, and they have to switch places. Believe that.
You're blowing my mind. You're blowing my mind because I'm a huge fan of the Switch Miss. I mean, like every year, Hallmark or somebody puts out a Switch movie, a Freaky Friday Christmas movie, and like they're the best. Have you seen Switch Miss? Switch Miss is hilarious. It's insane.
Okay, I'm in. Switch Miss is my new favorite Christmas movie.
You got to see it. You'll love it. You'll love it. It's incredible. All right, I found it. It was 2016 when I watched 46 films here. I'll pull it to the board here. It's a pretty good list. So yeah, every year it was the search of the perfect LSD Christmas, is what I called it. And I think this might be the year I started it. In the Soup is one of my favorite movies of all time. But, I never thought of it as a Christmas movie, and then I realized it is. But yeah, this was, and every year I would pick a different winner. Trading Places was the winner of 2016 here. But, there's a lot of them on the list here. But yeah, that's incredible that you went right to, like, my heart. You went right to my heart. Like, I look for the switcheroo Christmas movie every year because there's so many of them.
It's Gnomes on there. That's my second favorite.
Which one?
Gnomes is like a thing of what's it was made in 1980.
Yeah, I'm looking for, where is it? Rare Exports is great too. If you guys haven't seen that, it's like, I mean, it's kind of like on the horror level, but it's played so like legit, like super serious. Uncle Nick, super funny. This movie, this is like the very first time that you ever seen Santa Claus ever in a movie or whatnot. It's from 1898. And it is super psychedelic and really scary movie, actually. It's a short film. It's in 1898. I didn't even know they were making films at that time when I discovered this. Reindeer Games with Uncle Ben. This is have you this one? It's so bad it's good. So it's one of those.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Is this the one with Harry Dean Stanton as the angel? Oh no, this is Santa Claus the movie. But there's a good one with Harry Dean where he plays an angel, and it's very strange because something happens in the movie that you would never expect to see happen I'm just gonna spoiler alert. Like it's like this family or whatever, and like the parents die, and like Harry Dean's like this angel. He's like, it's gonna be okay, kid. Very strange movie, but awesome. Merry Friggin' Christmas. This is a fun one with Robin Williams as an angry curmudgeon Scrooge of a dad. There's so many good ones. That's what I'm saying. Die Hard. There's yours.
Never
on
ends.
the list here. The Weatherman. Oh my God.
I'm wondering if 1898's Santa Claus begins with a industrious young lady in a industrialized New York society who has to go back to a small town and happens to run into an old friend from preparatory school.
Let's see if we can find it. I don't think that's nowhere near that.
Not the first not the first Switchmas film.
Right? No, they didn't do it. But that would have been amazing though if that's how the whole thing started. It's like no, it's the first film. All right, I found it. It's only a minute long here. This is so scary, this movie. Is there no audio? Yeah, no audio. Of course, it's 1898. It's before this.
Tool music video, right?
Yeah, right? I'm surprised I haven't turned this into a music video yet.
We might beat you to
it. Yep. Look at this. Look at that scary. It's almost like a Klansman Santa Claus outfit, sort of. It's like it's very scary to me. Look at him creeping down the chimney. How did they make this? Look at the special effects they use. 1898. Incredible.
You'll be naughty or nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Now he's in there and he's like putting stuff in the stockings. Says, I'm out of here. Blesses them. Whoa!
Holy smoke!
How did he disappear?
Oh.
There we go. Wait a minute. Somebody colorized it, 4K'd it. What is going on here?
The biggest ick that speaker bookers have about speakers that leads to them never booking those speakers.
Oh wow! Somebody did it. Oh wow!
I'm gonna have nightmares.
This is insane. It looks great in color. Wow. Wow.
They didn't have any beat yet.
No. 1898. None of us were born yet.
It was early days, at least.
Good night, Charlie.
Oh, I'm so glad of that, my darling.
That's pretty cool when somebody did that. I like it. I'm in. I'm a fan. 1898. Doesn't that blow your mind that they were making movies in 1898?
Yeah, it's
Sister Swap. All right. We found the IMDb here, right? Yes. Oh my God. Chris, I don't think I've seen this one. I have to. I'm shocked. I'm gonna watch this tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's really good. Since we're here, let's see if we can do Switchmas.
Watching the video, the 1898 Santa Claus video, I sent Hal a remix of an 1890s wax cylinder audio clip this week, and I thought that was pretty cool. I haven't seen a video like that. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was really I love watching that movie. I forgot about it until this conversation. That is not the Switchmas movie I'm talking about here. Wait, it's got to be on my list. It's got to be on my list, I think. Oh, did it? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did bring that to the screen. Switch, miss, switch, miss, switch, switch. Maybe it's not on here.
And I don't want to mislead you. Sister Swap is actually a trilogy, so
it's a trilogy.
I'm pretty sure at this point it's a trilogy.
I know Netflix had a couple of Princess Switch movies in the last couple of years or whatnot. They did a couple sequels too. It's insane that it's like that's what I mean about the Christmas movies genres. And then they even have like their own like thing, like the Switch miss subgenre that's theirs. That's Christmases. It's so weird. It's such a perverted holiday.
I did not see the Christmas Story on your list.
Oh, it's on there. It's on there.
Okay.
Here, I'll prove it to you here. It's like number 3
there it is.
That year.
Front center. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, this was 2016. But you see, like I did 2017. Didn't do too well that year. Only 8 films. Yeah, I really fallen off from the first year, but I was pretty good at it I mean, like I did before I started blogging about it, I was better, and then I was like, oh, why I should share this with the world. I did one year where I did I streamed like a video blog the reviews, which was quite fun. But Fat Man, anybody see Fat Man? That was fun one that came out a couple of years, like 2020. It's Mel Gibson as Santa Claus. So many good ones. So many good ones. Endless. Endless amount. Are we at the
what other characters do you have at your home at Christmas? Do you have a straw goat, for example?
I used to collect all the ornaments and all that stuff, but then I've just been bounced around and moved around. I don't have none of it anymore. No Christmas stuff anymore.
So, what are the other characters that you remember from your childhood or whatever that?
Oh, right, yeah. Well, it all comes from the claymation stuff, on TV, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman.
The Disney version.
Burl Ives.
The who is it, Hal?
Burl Ives.
That's it.
Burl Ives did the claymation stop animation.
Yes.
All right.
From when we were kids, yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the 70s.
And he sang these songs. He had that blue meanie monster guy that was the winter villain.
But no Krampus kind of character.
Yeah. Krampus wasn't a thing for me until I was an adult. Like, I never heard of it as a kid.
Yeah. It's pretty sanitized here. I mean, it's like Rudolph, Santa. And then we had, some things institutionalized, like the Christmas Story became pretty much, like they have channels here. When I was growing up, they'd play it 24 hours, So
I can't look at Coca-Cola without thinking about Santa Claus, and I can't look at Santa Claus without thinking about a Coca-Cola.
Santa Claus is coming.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, it's like he's synonymous with Coca-Cola for sure.
Yeah.
I really wanted to make a cocaine Christmas movie. I don't think that's been done.
Dreaming of a White Christmas.
Yeah.
Snow.
Yeah, there's just so many jokes that could be made, They're right there. It's right there.
Yeah, that's obvious.
If somebody else makes one, it doesn't even matter. I can still make one. That's the beauty of Christmas movies. You can copy other, like there's a million of the same Christmas movies made. That's every Hallmark movie. They're all.
Yeah.
It's the same movie over and over again with the same, but they're insane. I love them.
That's actually the conclusion of that a doctorate lady that she had analyzed all of them. It was basically a young woman going somewhere new, meeting a mysterious man, and they flirt. There's a few troubles along the way. Everything goes well. That's basically the formula.
Yeah. You guys have probably heard me say before that. I mean, if somebody came and offered me like you can make Hallmark Christmas movies, but you can't do anything else creatively for the rest of your life, I'd probably take it. I'd probably take the offer. I'd be like, all right, fine, I'm in. I would go there.
I agree. I would too, actually. Yeah, I think I would too.
Yeah. It would be fun. Or maybe it'd be hell. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Does It's a Wonderful Life fall into the Hallmarkish kind of
No.
The great godfather of the Hallmark genre.
I guess it is. I mean, I never really thought of it as that. It was, but I guess it kind of is.
Because Mary really is the superhero, not George. You know, she's the one that got the angels' attention when she was throwing her prayers up in the beginning. And they're going, who's this George that people are praying about? And then she kind of keeps the house together when he gets all fussed at the bank. And the angel comes down and sees them. But I think Mary's really the hero of the film that could maybe help it qualify for the Hallmark thing. You know?
Well, here's the question, Hal. If you're familiar with the making of It's a Wonderful Life, I'm wondering if it's like the Hallmark movies in that a lot of them are made midsummer in the heat of the summer, and they have to cover up the fact that they're sweating, that it's hot outside, lots of fake snow. Do you know about the time of year that It's a Wonderful Life was actually shot?
No, tell me.
I know. I'm saying this is probably the deciding factor in whether or not it's the great godfather of the Hallmark Christmas genre.
Okay.
I'll find out. Shot in the right time of the year.
If it was shot in July, then it sure is.
I'm asking the robots right now.
That's a good question.
Let's see what the April 15th, 1946 to July 27th. So there you go. Pretty much the summer months, you know, like spring, summer, opposite of winter.
If you have to take a break from your Christmas movie to celebrate Independence Day, I think you're probably in the Hallmark genre.
Well, yeah, it's true.
Hallmarks, yeah.
I've made 2 Christmas films myself, but they're not very Hallmarky at all.
Were they made in the summer, or did you make them in the winter?
No, I shot them in the winter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sucker.
I know. I'll get there one day. I'll do one.
One day we get.
I'll get there. I'll do one. I'll shoot a Christmas in July movie for sure. The Cocaine Christmas one I'll do in the summer. I was just watching the documentary about the Blues Brothers, and they were talking about that in reverse, where like a lot of the big dance numbers, it's supposed to be summertime, but they shot in the dead of winter, so they have all those dancer extras like in t-shirts and like shorts and jeans and stuff like that out there dancing their asses off while, you know, the crew is all bundled up, you know, screaming at them to dance. But yeah, that's the worst. That is the worst when you have to pretend like it's it's warm out and it's freezing. Ooh. I don't like that. I've got frostbite on the top of my head once because in this movie I acted in. We're shooting in the desert in the middle of the winter. It started snowing and stuff, but they were like greasing my hair straight back and like combing it through. And it was just like when they called me out of the trailer to go to set, it was just like, oh man, like the top of my head would start to hurt, you know, like it was from the cold. And then with the combed with the grease, you could just go right to the scalp, you know, like it was like the worst. Every time they call cut, I was like running to the trailer just to try to get warm for 2 seconds and trying not to shiver. And then like all over the movie, you watch the movie and the breath, you're going to see our breath, you know, like coming out of our mouth because it's so cold. There's nothing they could do about that. Yeah, it's terribly fun.
I think I saw that on Amazon.
It's brutal fun.
What was the name of that film?
Foil.
I saw it on Amazon.
Oh yeah, that's that one. It's
Yeah.
freezing that out there. Freezing. Are we gonna wrap this up and move into an X space here? Is that happening? Let's see. I know
Let's
Rich
go.
was saying that he was gonna be around for the space, but I'm not sure if he's available just yet. But I feel like we've been on for an hour and a half. How long do we normally go? About that? That's kind of the yeah.
Yeah, well.
All right, cool.
We're not picky.
Anything else we need to say about the lovely INDIKIN.ONLINE? If you haven't gone and checked it out, I recommend checking it out. This is essentially, like I was saying, this is our funding round. We're trying to build this thing out completely and totally, and it doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen without a few bucks to build something this beautiful.
I think they were talking about doing away with the $8 and jumping it up to $15 in the call I was on earlier. So while it's available at $8, I would snag
that'd be
it.
a good idea.
We're gonna skip 12 and go right to 16. Oh shite!
Yeah, that's what I heard. Isn't it what you heard, Jonas?
Yeah, pretty much. That we're gonna reorder this thing in some kind of way. So this is sort of getting into the last hour of Black Week,
Black Friday,
of opportunity to get this thing at an early stage.
My mom got one. My mom picked one up this past week.
Yeah,
and I didn't even to yell at her to do it.
We went from having just like a dozen or so a day to having 100 plus a day in the last couple of months, and it's really shot up on the acquisitions and the people that are coming on to viewing stuff.
Sorry, I just wanted to give a little applause for that. That's awesome. Yeah. The jump in numbers. That's lovely. Thank you guys, all of you, all of the holders, the pass holders already. You guys are awesome.
Indeed. Yeah, I agree. That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it was really nice to when my mom told me she got one, but it's true every time we hear of the numbers from the dev who's telling us what's going on, from Yala gives us the numbers. It's always nice when there's a few more or when they add up, because we've been doing this for a minute now. The Indikin founders have been coming together for hours behind the scenes, and sometimes it's not always easy, and sometimes it's confusing, and then sometimes it's frustrating. And but man, it's been a love and a treat and a joy to go on this journey. So the guys, all you guys who have bought in the passes, it just makes it feel like we're doing the right thing and we're going in the right direction. So
for sure,
appreciate it. Shout out to all y'all.
Check if there someone who started a space already, because I always enjoy those sort of after party spaces where it feels like more people can get involved and express what they feel and think.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to see if our Mr. Rich is
I think
available.
We are
because
live.
I've got to go out into the world, and I would say I'd do it, but man, ever since I got this new phone, I keep getting kicked out. I can listen. They don't kick me out when I listen, but every time I go up on mic, like I get like 30 seconds, and then I'm kicked out, and that's annoying for everyone. Because I keep coming back on going, I'm sorry, I got kicked out. And I keep saying the same stuff over and over again. Oh, we lost Rich. Thanks, Rich. Thanks for joining us. That was awesome of him to come on and talk about your song and stuff like that. It was cool. Thanks for sharing that, Hal.
Yeah, no worries. I'm glad that he got to come and be part of it.
Oh my God, he's back. He's back. Look at that. All right, good.
I I tried to
Irish goodbye to our ass. Jesus, Rich. Well, thanks for coming. There you go. No, that's cool. Thanks for coming back.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Rich.
Yeah, thanks for
Thank you
doing
for
it.
having me. It's a pleasure to meet you guys.
Yeah, pleasure meeting you.
And talk
Hello.
about Christmas movies. It doesn't get better than that. Although I did watch Duel last night and early Steven Spielberg. I just wish it had more Christmas trees.
Yeah. There you go. I love it. Yeah, this has been a good chat. I'm glad that you're into the whole Switch Miss Christmas deal too. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk more about this. It's exciting. We'll probably have to make Cocaine Christmas together. It's probably gonna have to happen. So
I'm gonna call this Space Post Xmas movie chat.
I like that. It's December. We're gonna be talking Christmas movies all month long. We don't have to, but I probably will be a little bit here and there.
All right, we're live.
All right, cool. I'm going to shut us out of here. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you guys for being awesome. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Join us on the X Space. Go over there and find us. Bye. Bye-bye.
See ya.